Okay, hi. Today I will talk about money because money is a very important subject. So I had been telling there is no world, there is no you, there are no objects, there is nothing, there is no dyad, there is no triad, there is no meaning and purpose, there is. Uh, but then what about money? Do you mean to say that money is also not there? Oh my God, how will I survive without money? All my life I have I was after money and I made a lot of money, and you say there is no money. What is this? This is unfair. You see that prison metaphor I told you, somehow I like that metaphor very much because that helps to understand and gain some insight into your dualistic world very nicely. Again, I will again repeat because I like that present metaphor very much. How you and the world is created. Initially, there was no knowing. Then the knowledge of apple, so-called I, false I, is created. Then the false I is deposited inside the body, and a space is created to place the body, and time is created for events to happen, and other objects and other persons were created to inside that prison for you to then the entire show starts. But then I omitted to include one very important aspect of that metaphor, because there is time, there is space, there is you, there are others, there are objects, everything is there, perfect. But these things will have to move, Otherwise, why they should move? Okay, you created you created time, you created space, you created other objects, galaxies, black holes, universe after universe, everything you created, history, I don't know. That the creations of mind is myriad, it's very powerful. But then these objects should move. Just like you have manufactured a car. Will it run on its own? No. It needs a fuel, a steam engine. It needs a steam, diesel engine. It needs diesel, aeroplane. It needs aviation fuel. So every machine or object needs some fuel. So the so-called false I and the other eyes there, which you assume there, all needs some fuel. Isn't it? Without fuel, can anything move? It may be coal, it may be steam, it may be gasoline, it may be nuclear power, it may be aviation fuel, it may be just firewood, something, some fuel is required for things to move, energy. So, as I told you, I decides I want to become fastest man, richest man. So that is the energy, money. Richest man means I need more money. So money is only a fuel for the false I. But then you may ask, somebody was born with tons and tons of money. Parental property is there. Somebody who is born in a rich family, he will not be running after money because already he has got more than enough. Then how that machine will run? That machine will will need another fuel. See, all machines are not running on petrol or gasoline. Some are running on steam, some are running on gasoline, some are running on diesel, Some are running on nuclear fuel, some are running on some other fuel. So there are so many, fuels available there. Like that, here also, this falsi are not all same. Each one needs a different fuels. So if somebody, takes birth in a family where money is not an issue, he will find out something. He may go after sex. Okay, I have got money, I will use this for getting sex. That will be the fuel for that falsi to move. Maybe somebody is there who is lucky, he is having enough money and enough sex. Then he will find out something else. Okay, name and fame. You just see how much our celebrities are struggling to maintain the name and fame and all those bullshit, and they land into trouble. All that you can see. And even after getting name and fame, you will understand that there are even more powerful people there. Politicians. They decide how the country should be run. They are impinging, they are controlling your lives. So then you will be after power. You want to become prime minister, president. How much struggle these poor politicians are, struggling to acquire power. So all these things, your money, your sex, your name, your fame, your relationship. So how much people are struggling to maintain relationship. This falsi is such a burden, so much. It is continuous hard work. It's continuous toil. Continuous. It breaks your nerves. Really. Then there are some people, who wants, to become leaders, religious leaders, spiritual leaders, ashrams. That is another beautiful. That is another fuel. They want to be, a popular leader, likes. That is another category. Facebook and all that. Social media, how many likes I have got, how many followers I have got. that is another fuel. For that, they will do any kind of nonsense. You just look at the social media, but just for getting likes and this and that, so much trouble they are taking. All this is happening in the prison, an imaginary prison created by a false I. The four walls of prison are time, space, memory, and imagination. And the roof is I. Everything can be, explained. So money is one of the fuels which runs the false eyes inside the prison. That's all. The moment you realize this truth, you will not be running your car in round. See, you are running your car in circles. That is, height of nonsense. Nobody will run a car in circle forever. Till death you will run. Whether it be money, whether it be sex, whether it is be name, whether it is fame, whether it is power, or whether it is, Facebook likes or whatever nonsense. It's horrible work actually, horrible. And I am really surprised how people are not seeing this. But then there are no people, no problem. So let it run. And one day it will stop. And this is not my knowledge. I am not saying anything. It's all just happening. That's all. Because if there is no prison, I am also not there. So all these things you should take with that in your mind. At the end of the day, nothing matters. You can continue also. No issue. Okay, all the best.